G'day, it's John and Stacey here again from ABN School. Today we're going to be speaking about technology, or should I say Stacey is going to be talking about technology. He knows a lot more about it than I do. I know a little bit, but I'm going to pass over to him. Off you go, Stacey.
Great one. You can sit back with a cup of coffee there, buddy. Look, I mentioned it earlier on in our little sequence here. My key thing with business is helping people get online into existence. John's the guy that keeps people on track. My passion is to help people, to become online and out there and in the real world. So this is really something that I'm a big fan of. I'm just going to run through a bunch of names. I do have a document that goes into much more detail with each of these products, but these are some of the favorite products that I've encountered. Some of my favorite bits of technology, I'm going to read them off a list so I don't get them wrong. There are a lot. So landing pages, I use something called LeadPages. I've done quite a bit of research into that. LeadPages, they've got a whole bunch of templates for something called a landing page. Now, a landing page, as far as technology is concerned, is a key thing. You can do three things with a landing page. You can buy the product, you can put in your email address, or you can close the window. That's it. There's pretty much nothing else you can do with a landing page. We'll talk about that more a little bit down the road. Meetup's a great place to set up an event and actually stimulate a bit of, a community around something. If you have a geographical kind of area that you'd like to nurture, Meetups is very good for that. If you run events and anything else, Eventbrite is a very good way to do your ticketing structure. They actually synchronize with something called MailChimp, so you can have your database being built through Eventbrite, which is a very good stuff. So Eventbrite for the events, MailChimp is kind of the the autoresponders and stuff that I like to use for my email stuff. Of course, you've got Twitter. What else have we got in here? YouTube and Vimeo, but we'll talk about Twitter, YouTube, and Vimeo and social media one next. PayPal. If you haven't got a PayPal yet, it's definitely a big part. I've got one for the company and I've got one for my private use. I think it's good to keep your books separated like that. What else have we got here? Blogging sites. There's plenty of different blogs. WordPress has obviously a very common, very popular, not only websites and very easy websites. You could probably, if you spend a couple of days doing it, you could probably learn how to make a WordPress website. But they also do very big when it comes to blogging. And once again, they're very useful on the SEO. GoDaddy, it's probably the biggest in the world for buying a domain. You can get your hosting set up there. You can get your email, so you can be, Stacey at staceyscleaning.com. Should you want. There's a thing called Namecheck. If you're looking to get a new business or a new domain name, you can actually put that business name into Namecheck, and it can tell you all the social media, all Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, all that stuff if that username has been taken. Very handy little tool. There's something called canva.com for graphics. If you want to make posters or flyers or build some cool stuff, Canvas, you can do free stuff. What else we got on here? Look, there are a bunch of other things, but one of the documents that we have put together is something called "You Are What Google Says You Are." Now that gives you a much more in-depth rundown to all of the things I just mentioned, plus a bunch of other stuff that my IT guys have actually fed me over the days. And there is plenty of very good tools, and most of the ones I mentioned are either free or very cheap. So when it comes to technology, do get out there. And one of the downsides to technology, this is a great quote that my IT guy said. The free stuff is great. The problem is that it changes faster than you can use it, and it's hidden in the dark. So unless you know somebody like me or some kind of IT guy who's got their finger on the pulse and can feed you those hot leads, then by the time you find it, it's been superseded. There's one more that comes to mind: Unsplash. Excellent, beautiful photos. You can download them and use them as you wish. So there's plenty of stuff like that, but You Are What Google Says You Are. I'm not sure if it's on the same page that you're looking at right now, but it's one of the documents we have, so keep an eye out for that, and that will solve a lot of teething problems in your early days. Great stuff. Thanks for your contribution, John. Hope you enjoyed your coffee, and we'll get back to business basics made easy. ABN School, Stacey and John. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed that.